The world around you hums with a strange stillness, as though the air is listening. Matango Village is here, and not. The homes stand where you left them, but they are altered. Roofs bowed like mushrooms, windows glowing faintly from within, vines curling from door frames that breathe as if alive. The air tastes damp, thick with sweetness of rot and wildflowers. Lantern lights drift where no lanterns hang, bobbing like fireflies that whisper in voices you almost understand. The village you know has become something else. Spirit Matango, a place shaped not by hands, but by memory and dream. As you take your first steps down the central path, you see the Shrine of Silent Flames burning soundlessly at the village edge, color shifting, fire licking the stone. The House of Sunlight, warm and golden, but flickering as though the light is dying. And from somewhere deeper in the village, a faint childlike song rises and falls, as if sung by many voices at once. The spirits here are watching. Some dart behind doorways of living cloth and root, others stare openly. Strange, whimsical, and unsettling shapes, half animal, half element, all alien. And as you pause, the village itself seems to breathe with you. A single lantern wisp floats down the path toward you, pulsing faintly before speaking in a voice like cracked glass. Matango remembers, but do you? And don't all rush to interact.
Well, I guess first thing Jet's gonna do is check the perimeter.
Let's see what your passive perception is, Jet 16. You can roll, see if you get higher, but with your passive perception, everything seems relatively normal for the time being. If you all would like to pull up your maps on D&D Beyond, you will see the basic Matango village. And let me know when you're all there.
Oh, there we are.
Honey, are you good?
Yeah.
Ibar?
I'm here.
Jet? Llewellyn?
So,
You all,
is there a map?
you all have the current Matango map up?
Second. One in Discord?
No, in D&D Beyond.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well,
Discord.
there was he said he put a Tango thing in Discord.
I did put a regular map of Matango in Discord, but I'm talking about D&D Beyond.
I know, I get you. Okay. Oh, it's right here. Oh, no, that is not it, actually. There we go. Oh, hi.
Well, this is your...
Whoops, we rolled a nat 1 API check. How dare you?
This is the Matango village that some of you are more than familiar with, and that the other few are less than familiar with, but still. And as you can see, Spirit Matango is not much different.
It's shinier.
Agreed.
I like the graveyard.
Oh, don't worry. I'll put you there.
You.
Well, I like how you put a nice little hue over it.
Well?
And none of you are going to respond to the wisp that spoke to you?
When was this?
Literally in the intro that I read.
Oh, I was resting my eyes. I didn't get much sleep.
You know what? Jet will do it. Jet will at least approach the wisp.
Okay.
That's right. We're in the Everplanes.
Something like that, yes.
I didn't say anything about Everplanes.
No, I said that.
You gonna say anything, Jet? Or do you need
You
a
just have a
reminder?
staring
Do you
contest
need a
with the
reminder
Well,
of what was said?
No,
Silence
I
is an
heard
option.
you. Yeah. So I guess since no one else has any words, Jet will approach. Say, let's see. Oh, God, I don't even know
I
how to
said I was gonna
respond
make my
to
own
this
dinner.
thing.
I want to make my own dinner.
Okay, but I made red curry with rice. Okay, fine.
I'll be honest.
I
I
don't
didn't
get why
hear
you
what it
asked
said.
me then.
Speak your piece, Wisp.
Thank you.
This group is not one that has been bound yet. What is it that you seek?
This group isn't one that. What?
Isn't bound yet.
Okay.
We walk a guideless path.
Yeah,
Perhaps
basically.
you offer guideless. Guidance. Tell me, what is this place?
The lantern wisp drifts closer, its glow dimming to a pale blue as if acknowledging Jet's and Llewellyn's words. And for a moment it flickers like it might vanish, then steadies, hovering just before Jet's face. The voice that comes from it is layered like three children speaking at once, slightly out of sync. I seek what is forgotten, the thread cut, the lantern unlit, the name swallowed by silence. You walk in halves, Keeper, flesh and shadow, oath and doubt. This place remembers what you bury. The light pulses once.
Wait, am I the keeper or is he the keeper?
Threw me off by that interruption.
Well, I was responding
Yeah,
to him. He
you
called one of us
fucked me
a
up
keeper.
as well.
I don't know. I would say the wisp floating in front of Jet's face might be indicative of that answer.
You said Jet and Llewellyn. He said he addressed us both.
Yeah, he did address you both, but I did also say he moved to stop in front of Jet's face.
Oh, okay. Jet, I think you're the keeper.
The light pulses once, then splinters into faint motes that drift towards the House of Sunlight. For those of you who live in the village, you recognize that this is the spirit realm's mirrored version of Riku's home. The wisp reforms, circling lazy around a lantern, and then moves back to the group. Not bound, no, but binding comes. The village will test you. It will whisper your truths and barter your lies. Will you feed it, or will it feed on you? The wisp's final words stretch like fabric being pulled too tight before snapping back into silence. The wisp hovers expectantly, clearly waiting for a response or a choice of direction.
In order for us to continue this journey, we're to test our resolve, is that it?
Here we go. Have a wisp.
It's so tiny.
That is up to you.
I want to pet the wisp.
Cannot touch it.
Alright.
Llewellyn says, Llewellyn says to the wisp, I mean, I've got nothing to hide, so it's fine by me.
I'm gonna look at Milo and Llewellyn. Llewellyn.
Llewellyn. Think about like
Yeah.
Llewellyn.
It fucks me up because of how it's spelled.
Well, because it's supposed to be
Yeah.
Llewellyn, but I
It's
think it's
suppo-
less fun to make it that.
It's supposed to be Llewellyn.
Llewellyn, yeah. I just think
Well,
Llewellyn
what-
is just
what-
easier for
Ooh.
everybody else at the end of the day.
You know, you should have just gone with Siobhn and gone with Siobhan.
No, I like Llewellyn. Llewellyn's a fun name.
Mm.
Anyways, I'm gonna look
All
at
right,
those
Lou.
two, and basically just you two are the ones that lived in the village, so you can go ahead and do your own trial. And Jet will take a step back towards the back of the group.
I'm going. Oh. He said we have to face our truths, right?
Yes, but hold on. I have some things that I have to get around to because all of you have said things that are you know.
Oh boy.
Honey, you reach
No.
for the wisp.
I would like to. It's very much like a hesitated, like reaching out, unsure if she's allowed to because she got yelled at last time for touching things.
Well, you touch it. Eventually, even if it's slowly. The wisp trembles at your touch, flickering wildly. For a heartbeat, it feels like warm breath on your palm, then a cold sting like frost. The wisp stretches, thin as a thread, and slithers through your fingers, curling around your wrist like a glowing bracelet. And then you hear a voice in your head, honey, that whispers, "You are made of secrets not your own. Will you claim them or let them claim you?" The glow lingers faintly, marking you for the spirit's attention. It peels from your wrist before alighting. The wisp light flares almost approvingly at Llewellyn's words. Threads of blue light trail from it towards Llewellyn's chest, as though the spirit is peering inside of him. For everyone else, Llewellyn's shadow flickers unnaturally. Y'all see flashes of vines curling from his feet, strangling unseen figures before snapping back into normal. The wisp's chorus voice intones, "Good, a soul unafraid of mirrors. The circle watches, the roots remember." And when when you tell Milo and Llewellyn that they would have to take their own trials due to they're living in the village longer, the wisp spirals towards you once again, then hovers between Milo and Llewellyn, and its light splits into two glowing motes, each drifting to hover just before each of their faces. Then it speaks again, more deliberate this time. "Two hearts tied to this soil, one by blood, one by oath. Choose your path, the hearth or the grove."
Hmm.
Is there a hearth place? There actually is a building called Grove. Isn't
And
a
it was
hearth like
saying that,
isn't a hearth like a fireplace?
kind of. And it was saying that to me.
I think to us.
Yeah, to the fair.
to Milo and Llewellyn, which for the time
Oh, okay.
being is kind of pointless with Milo not being here.
I do not know what it refers
So-
to by hearth, unless it's I guess maybe the House of Sunlight. I guess.
Yeah, do you want to go to a campfire basically, or do you want to go to a grove?
I'm going to start making my way to the Grove. But I do look over at the cemetery, and I think about my father and my mother's grave, reflecting upon facing your truths as I make my way over to the Grove.
mean, Ivar was gonna ask Jed a question. He was talking about trials. So people on this island have to take trials? Or is it more of coming of age?
How am I supposed to know? Those are supposed to be trials about the village. If that's the case, then us three should be fine.
I guess that is a fair analysis. Just curious.
Nice. Yep. Unless there would be a reason I'd be stopped before that happens, I'll place my character by the entrance of the grove.
Are you all just letting Llewellyn leave by himself?
No,
I ain't a
probably
keeper.
ask him.
I ain't a keeper.
Hmm. Huh.
Well, no, I don't know exactly what's going on, but
Llewellyn's trying to get into some
Well,
bullshit.
if you all don't have places that you feel like you need to be, then your other option is to explore.
What?
I'm following him, so.
Jet's following Llewellyn.
I only will if you want me to
Yeah.
have it, I'm only gonna take it if I feel like I need it. Then if I feel like I need it, I'll take it. Just leave it there then. Sorry.
You gotta mute yourself if you're gonna have conversations.
Yeah.
So Jet, you're following Llewellyn?
Yep.
Okay. Anybody else going?
yeah, Honey's gonna follow. She's unsure where everyone's going.
Okay. So first it's Llewellyn, followed by Jet, followed by Honey, likely followed by Milo and Riku. Ivar.
So no one's going to what they perceive to be the hearth, or possibly the House of Sunlight, which is the other option.
You opted to go to the Grove.
No, I'm saying nobody else. Because you're moving people, so I'm just clarifying. Nobody else is opting to go the other path.
Apparently.
I'm just clarifying for the party's sake.
Just need Ivar to decide if he's gonna follow the other 5.
I mean, the Wisp hasn't said anything to me, so what's up?
There's options.
Like I
He
said,
said you can take your path to the Grove or the Hearth, and I'm interpreting the Hearth, since he mentioned it earlier, is probably the House of Sunlight.
I said for Milo and Llewellyn that there is the trial of the Hearth and the trial of the Grove.
Then if we only heard it, then yeah.
I also indicated to everybody else who did hear that, to everybody else, that if they feel like they don't have any place that they're drawn towards, then they can explore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ivar's gonna
I
explore.
lied. Honey's gonna go to the shrine of Silent Flame. That is where she's heading.
Okay.
Probably a lot of stained glass in there. You'll like it.
You know this, and you remember this from the overworld because it was easily marked and well indicated that this is the spirit realm's version of the. I will remember it in a moment. The Lantern Keepers Outpost, the group that Riku is a part of.
Mm.
Ivar.
I mean, the Wisp hasn't said anything to me. He hasn't really done anything, so I'm just gonna visit the Dewdrop Hollow, see what that's about.
Okay. Jet,
Ivar would have told Honey to be careful
uh,
as she goes explore by herself.
sure. Jet, are you intent to follow after Llewellyn, or are you going to explore?
I'm gonna follow Llewellyn.
We're actually going to split this off here.
I will in a moment.
Okay. Llewellyn and Jet.
Yes.
Oh, hold on. Outside, a crooked, thatch-roofed cottage, barely large enough for 2 rooms. Its door is woven from bundles of herbs and reeds, as if breathing. Shifting as if breathing. A faint herbal scent leaks out, strangely sweet but also pungent, as though hundreds of different plants are fighting for dominance. You move inside, and the interior is no cottage. Instead, stepping across the reed door opens to an endless grove under a twilight sky. Herbs tower overhead like trees, their stalks as wide as columns, their leaves big enough to cover a roof. The air hums with cicada song, but each pulse of sound resolves into whispers of words. The herbs turn toward you, Llewellyn, as though they know you. Petals glow faintly with blue-green light, and vines slither gently at your feet.
I will take out my lute. No, I will take out my flute, and I will start playing some music for the plants.
Okay. As you lift your instrument and begin to play, the grove appears to hush. The overlapping hum of leaves and stalks pull back like a crowd holding its breath. Even the cicada song falters.
I'm not gonna be singing with this one because I can't sing while I'm using the pan flute. Just by the way, in case you're waiting for that.
At first, the grove listens passively. The herbs sway in rhythm, leaves tremble with vibrations. Blossoms tilt toward you like faces leaning in to hear better, and pollen lifts into the air, swirling like golden dust motes dancing to the beat. But as your song carries, the grove responds in call and response. The humming of the plants shift. first chaotic, then bending toward your melody. For a heartbeat, it's as if the whole place is an orchestra waiting for his cue. That's when the first shapes stir. A stalk of basil bends low, leaves folding like clasped hands. A sage root pulls from the ground, bearded tendrils twanging like harp strings, and a nightshade blossom unfurls, its petals forming to a wide staring eye. They lean close, voices layered and strange. You play before you ask, bold or foolish? The basil adds in a softer drone, do you play for yourself or for us? And then the grove holds still, every herb angled towards you now, listening. Your next notes will decide whether the grove joins you or tests you.
I halt my music for a moment in order to respond, and I say, I play for me, and I play for you, and I play for all of them. When I play my music, I play for the world, for music belongs to no one. And then I do continue to play.
Your word before you start playing it again. Your words echo through the twilight grove, and for a moment all is still. The towering herbs bow ever so slightly, their blossoms glowing brighter, as if considering your claim. Then the layered voices of the spirits murmur in response, three tones weaving around each other like chords. The basil spirit says, a song that belongs to no one becomes a song for all. Selfless or careless. The sage spirit says, if music is unbound, then so too is memory. Do you not fear forgetting, bard? The nightshade spirit says, or do you fear the opposite, that your music will never be forgotten and you will be chained to it forever? As they speak, the grove swells with sound. The humming becomes a choir of countless voices, rising in a discordant swell, part awe, part challenge. Leaves vibrate, vines twitch as though itching to act. The three spirits lean close, blossoms like faces hanging above you and Jet, and they speak in unison. Then prove it. Play the song that is no one's and everyone's.
I'm being given stuff. Very well. So I say, very well. I am but a mere instrument, much like this flute, for the music to flow within. And so, I shall play music that nobody can claim, for it is music yet to be written. And I start basically improvising a song. And what I base this song on is something that nobody but me would know. Therefore, nobody else could claim it. And it is a song that my parents used to sing to me when I was growing up. And when I say that, Jasper, you will know what I mean. But I play that, but it is not that exact song. It is based off of that song.
All right, Jet, what are you doing?
I'm not gonna lie, Jet's a little creeped out by the talking plants. So he's staying more near the door, but he's watching intently and listening to Llewellyn.
All right, then.
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn. Time
Yes.
for a performance check.
Now, is this gonna be the moment where I had a whole plan and I fucked it up? God damn it. I'm spending. I've been spending. Oh wait, no. Oh, okay, I'm back. I got like 7 million blood points in DBD today, so I'm just like spending it passively. But there's a bug whenever I go out, it fucking freezes my game. So I loaded everything up in game. Okay, I was gonna say, is this gonna be the moment where I'm gonna regret not taking expertise on performance because I did not do that?
All
Okay,
right.
I will. I will. Wait, can I cast guidance on myself?
Yes, you can.
as
Let
well?
me tell you what you're going for, because this is going to. It is a DC 13 for a minor success, a DC 15 for a moderate success, a DC 17 for a major success, and a DC 20 for a legendary success.
That's 16 plus 9, 20. Is that 27?
25. 16 plus 9 is
25. Sorry.
25.
25.
You already get a plus 9 for your performance? No, you just rolled a
Oh
D.
wait, no, sorry. Plus 7, because I don't have so 23, sorry.
What about your D4 from guidance?
So I rolled a 13
And
plus
then you rolled
9
a
and then a
3.
3. Yeah.
Is a 13 plus 3 plus 7
Yeah.
for a 23, which
Yeah.
does beat the DC 20.
Yeah.
Oops, someone's messaging me. That is my roommate. Yeah, you can pass through. Give me just a second.
But just seeing it all come together, the main thing made me feeling down. The fact that there are no problems, I can brag about a new roof on the listing. Huge. A new bathroom. Wow, look at this, nice and sleeping. Oh, wow. This is so awesome. All of a sudden, we're getting different levels to your voices. And you know what? This is being toilet, no bathtub. Oh, nice little bathroom is tiny. Bathroom said the best he can with a space. But you add a little functional storage. You look over here, the medicine cabinet inside. It looks completely different from what it was before. Yeah. There's no problems in this bathroom. You don't have to worry about it leaking or dripping. I just love it. We can sit here and smile about the bathroom.
All right, I'm back. Llewellyn, your melody rises, clear and bold, threads of music weaving into the endless hum of the grove. The dissonance begins to melt, herbs sway in perfect rhythm, blossoms grow brighter, pollen swirl like stardust around you and Jet. And then the spirits answer. The basil spirit harmonizes in a low drone, a steady heartbeat. The sage spirit plucks root harp strings, weaving counter melodies. The nightshade spirit shrieks once, then bends into a piercing harmony, completing the chord. The whole grove joins, hundreds of voices blending into a single song that feels ancient and brand new at once. For a fleeting moment, you feel as though the grove itself is playing you back, recording your voice in its eternal memory. The three spirits lean close, blossoms radiant. Together they speak. Keeper nor thief. Or keeper, not thief. Your song belongs to no one and to all. The circle remembers. The herbs bow as though you are royalty, and the grove parts, revealing a faintly glowing archway of leaves, a path deeper into Spirit Matango.
I look at Jet and I say, I am unclear whether this path beckons for both of us. But if you stay close to me, I will keep watch. But I think we proceed from here. And I will proceed towards the new path.
Jet will kind of take the hint and definitely stay close behind.
Yeah,
Luella
I have no
and-
idea whether you still have a trial here or maybe one up to come, right? So like, maybe stay close to me just in case. Oh my god.
Llewellyn. Before you, what is your instrument?
I have two. There's a lute and a pan flute. The one I'm currently holding is the pan flute,
Okay.
just in case that is relevant.
And Jet, you're probably walking behind Llewellyn.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, Jet, you witness as you two are walking as a single silvery green string woven from spirit vines here in the grove is swiftly and quickly threaded onto Llewellyn's lute. And
Fascinating.
this is going to upgrade your item, your loot.
Lute or the pan flute or the lute?
The lute.
Oh, the lute.
You can't put a string on a pan flute.
Okay, no, that's fair. That's why that's why I mentioned I had both, just in case it mattered.
All right. So, to inform you of what this is, uh, the lute has been upgraded into the lute of the Spirit Grove. Once per long rest, when you play your instrument with the string attached, spectral voices join in. You would gain advantage on a performance, persuasion, or intimidation check made as part of that performance.
Very nice. You can if you. I assume you're gonna add that to my inventory then.
Yes, I will be adding it to your inventory.
Very nice.
Uh, and I will be moving on in a moment.
I did let my dogs out. Did I miss anything?
No, not yet. I'm finishing up here with Llewellyn and
Milo?
Milo. Yes.
Yeah, isn't it? Milo not here.
Llewellyn and Jet. Milo's not here.
I turn around and I'm shocked. Where the hell did you come from, Milo?
His character's still there.
He's there. This character this morning. He's
Yeah,
he's
he's
just fallen
somewhere.
asleep. He's fallen asleep by the wisp.
Additional information once a day. All right. Now let's see if I can't add it to your inventory real quick. Yep, here we go.
Perfect.
All right, can you give me a minute? I'll be right back.
Yepper.
That's 60 seconds exactly.
Alright, there you go.
Let's see. Very nice.
And we shall move
Oh, you
on.
even went. You even did me the job of deleting the other loot, or
Yep.
I guess just replacing it. But either way, yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. All right, thank you.
Alright, now we will move on
Very
to the
nice.
next person. Alright, honey, odds or evens?
Even.
Alright, Ivar.
Yeah.
A small vine-draped home, glistening with dew even though the air is dry. The door is a curtain of dangling droplets that never fall, glowing faintly like tiny moons. As you cross the threshold, as you move in, crossing the threshold feels like walking through a waterfall. You step into a hollow of winding vines and enormous leaves, where giant glowing dewdrops hang suspended in the air. Each drop houses a tiny water spirit, their faces like flickering candle flames within. The air is cool, almost too still, and the only sound is the slow drip, drip, drip of water onto unseen stone. The water spirits swarm around you, Ivar, whispering in thin, echoing voices. You are not of this soil, not yet. You walk with the marked one, but what do you carry? Rage? Patience? Will you shatter, or will you bend? One larger droplet floats towards you, stretching unnaturally into the shape of a face. Its mouth ripples as it speaks. The hollow asks only this: hold still, hold long, hold true.
Ivar will stand still.
Okay. Alright, so you pause, sort of freezing up, choosing to stand still there in that moment. And as you stop moving, you feel it. A drop of cold water hitting you on your forehead. And then another. Followed by another. Until you stand there for a minute, two, with a steady drip of water dropping onto your forehead over and over again. What do you do?
Ivar will ask questions like, do I just stand like this? Or is there something more you require?
The water spirit pauses. For the first time, the dripping stops. All the suspended dewdrops freeze in the air, their glowing forms trembling as though holding breath. Then the larger droplet, the one that shaped a face before, drifts closer, rippling into something more defined. Its watery features shift, flickering between a dozen different faces. Young, old, human, beast, finally settling back into a blank mask. It answers in a voice like flowing water. The hollow requires nothing. We reveal what you require. Stillness is not our gift, it is your choice. And the smaller spirits murmur in chorus, echoing one another. Choice, choice, choice. The great droplet draws back, hovering above you. Another thin ribbon of water trickles down, striking your forehead like a second drip. If you can hold, then it is enough. If you cannot, then it is also enough. We only remember truth.
This is what we need to do. Our reno starts in the kitchen. Say goodbye to all the boring beige. We'll get
Then
rid of the oversized
I
edges,
choose freedom,
rip out the ugly floor
as he
tiles,
will kind of
and the
start
sheet
walking
lead
further in.
We'll install modern floor tiles and spray paint the kitchen cabinets. We'll add a quartz countertop and give the room a fresh coat of paint, paint the lighting, and put in new appliances. We'll stage with a stylish dining set and cheap window treatments. You really need to modernize that living room. We'll get rid of all the dated furniture, rip out the parquet flooring, and start from scratch. We'll lay gorgeous dark hardwood floors, paint the room with a cool color, and stage with
As you move, the suspended dewdrops tremble violently as if shocked by your choice. The dripping halts again, silence settling thick over the chamber. Then the larger droplet surges forward, hovering just in front of you once again. The watery mask shifts rapidly through faces once more, this time lingering longer on your own reflection. The voice of the hollow answers, resonant and rippling. Freedom is stillness broken. Freedom is the flood. The dewdrops around you burst, raining down in a sudden shimmer of cold mist. For a moment, it seems like a storm breaking all around you, but instead of drowning you, the mist coils upward, wrapping your shoulders like a cloak of cool air. The spirits swirl in chorus, whispering over and over, freedom chosen, freedom remembered, freedom kept. At your feet, one final droplet lingers, glowing faintly.
I'm very, very confident that you'll get your dream price of $850,000. I think we're on board. This is great.
There's still one droplet that's like remaining at my feet.
Yep.
I'll pick it up.
Okay. When you pick it
That's
up,
a funny concept.
when you pick it up, it hardens into smooth crystal, the size of a thumb, cool against your skin. This is the dewdrop of stillness, a small crystal bead that always feels faintly damp and cool. When held, it refracts like a water droplet. Once per long rest, you may crush the dewdrop in your hand to gain advantage on a wisdom saving throw against fear, charm, or compulsion.
It's a one-time use, right?
Nope.
Oh.
When you crush it in your hand, the water lingers on your skin and remain. Basically, you're going to have a wet palm until the next day.
So you have like a little pet water.
Yeah.
Aw, that's cool.
I will make that real quick. Making magic items. Let's at Milo again, because his dumbass is asleep. Probably. He didn't tell me he wasn't going to be here today. Unless he did, and he did it in voice chat.
Oh no, I was playing DBD with him yesterday, and I didn't get any sense either that he was like saying, "Oh, I'm not going to be there tomorrow." By the way.
Yeah, I would like to reestablish. I would require all of you, if you are going to miss a session, to message me, put it in writing.
That's always my thing.
You've
too.
mostly been good about that. But Milo has just always been bad about sleeping through sessions.
That's what I think happened.
All right. Okay, let me make this a magic item real quick. Luckily, common magic items are so simple to make. They do not require much finesse.
You know the one thing that kind of makes me sad sometimes with D&D, Jasper, is I get the feeling that knowing D&D and knowing you as a DM, that every single one of these buildings has a potential story that we can be told or something to gain, but there's no way we're gonna get to all of it. So there's all this material that in D&D that you never really get to experience, even if the DM has it.
Creating magic item. Has charges, number of charges, once, long rest, save
Oh,
changes.
come on.
I'm realizing I also need to do that for your item real quick. So I actually need to briefly remove your loot, and then I will re-add it in a moment.
Okay. Yeah, mine's like it was per long rest or short rest?
Long rest.
Yeah.
Okay. Collections. My homebrew creations. Loot of the Spirit Grove. Edit. Once per long rest. Save. Okay. So refresh and refresh, and so add the, while it loads, loot of the Spirit Grove to Llewellyn. Go ahead and refresh. And do drop of stillness to Ibar. And go ahead and refresh.
Alright.
Okay. Honey.
Yes.
The building that you're approaching looks like a small, or looks like a stone chapel, but instead of lanterns or torches, faint tongues of color-shifting flame flicker in the cracks between the stones. The doorway is blackened as though scorched, yet no heat spills out. Inside, as you cross the crossing the threshold brings you into a cavernous interior, far larger than the outside suggests. The walls are black stone, pulsing faintly like embers beneath ash. At the center floats a great pillar of fire, utterly silent. The flame twists from blue to green to violet, never casting smoke, never crackling. Around it drifts smaller fire spirits, candle-sized flames with faint eyes, circling you like moths. They do not speak aloud. Instead, worms form directly in your mind. You are bound by secrets, not all yours. What burns brighter, the lies you tell or the truths you hide? The silent flame pulses with each thought, flaring slightly when it asks. The whispers continue. Step into the flame, let it burn away the masks or stand apart, and keep your secrets close.
Um, she would kind of step forward and say, I have not lied since, I don't know, I don't understand.
The pillar of color shifting fire pulses as you speak, as though tasting your words. For a moment, the smaller flame spirits circling around you stop, hanging in the mid-air like frozen sparks. Then the voice comes, not in sound, but directly in your mind, layered and echoing. Not lied, no, but truth denied is truth undone. The silent flame flares violet, casting long shadows. In those shadows, honey, you see fleeting images. Memories that feel familiar but distant, like dreams half remembered. A faceless figure looming over you, voice muffled as if through water. A hand snuffing out a lantern, plunging a room into darkness. And yourself, as a child, looking up at someone, but the face is blurred. Always blurred. The whispers tighten around you like a coil. You are what was hidden. Your life is the silence of others. Will you burn to see what they concealed, or will you remain in shadow?
Yeah, and I think we're coming from the 50 Shades of Beige, so we gotta kind of, funk it up a bit. Exactly. Are you okay with this kind of a layout for your dining or living area? Yes. The only thing I'm worried about is where the kids gonna go. Basements. We're just gonna have a home room down there. It's a great space, nice and quiet for kids. Excellent. Yeah. We don't want them up here with us. They don't want to be up here with you
So
either. Parents aren't cool.
what you're saying is
There's a lot of space for you guys, for the kids.
I
It's
am
outside. This is a nice private balcony. Oh, I like
created from
there's room for a lake. No, me and Leah
multiple
were figuring out what's wrong over here.
others,
How does the
and
sun get in here? Just not sure about that. This is all private courtyard just for the people who live in this building. Well, that's nice. It's a nice feature. You also have we have an
I am
entertainment
not
room.
my
You have all
own.
the modern amenities you want, and it's zero maintenance. Fantastic. On that
Is
side. Wow. Pretty tight. I see a little chaotic in here. I just don't see a place to sit down. That's gonna be like a kitchen that has somewhere where you can sit. We would be able to fit all of you in this kitchen space. You can put a bistro table here with a couple of seats. That's why you can have your dining area at the front. Well, I did most of the cooking, and taking
do
the food
these
from here
others
over
still
there
exist,
just seems a little much.
or
So you're lazy.
no?
Got it. Exercise. You know that there are certain things you're gonna have to give up to get what you want in the house. Upstairs, more seating. On the second level, you have 2 bedrooms, doorways. They each get their own bathroom, plus your laundry facilities up here. That's great. The whole upper level, that's the master bedroom. Can't wait.
The color shifting fire shivers, violet flashing into a sudden sharp green. The smaller flame spirits flare brighter, circling you in a widening ring as though excited by your words.
Side tables. They don't have any furniture in here, but you can even have
The
a study
great
area.
pillar pulses, and the voice fills your mind again, deeper now as though hundreds of spirits are speaking at once. You are not made, you are remembered. A burst of blue flame flashes, showing you a fleeting image. Shapes standing around a table, faces blurred, their mouths moving in silence. One hand hovers above you, palm downward, light spilling from it, then it cuts to black. The fire turns red, the voice narrowing. The others, some gone, some remain. Shadows clinging to the edge of flame. They will not release you. A pause, then softer, like a whisper in your own voice. To be your own, you must burn the memory or carry it forever. And the flame subsides back to violet, waiting, offering you the choice.
Repeat the choices, please.
Burn the memory or carry it. Step into the flame or walk away.
I'm gonna step into the flame.
I love it when players choose the most interesting option. The violet fire... honey, you step into the flame. The violet fire swells as if inhaling, then splits open like a curtain, revealing a hollow core of white-blue light. The smaller flame spirits spiral upward, forming a glowing crown above the pillar. The voice fills your mind, louder than ever, thrumming in your bones. Then burn. Let silence end. Let memory speak. As you step into the pillar, the flame closes around your body. It does not burn your flesh, but it sears into your mind. You feel layers of memory peel back, some yours, some not, like pages ripped from books and shuffled together. You see yourself as a child staring at the blurred faces of adults in a dark chamber. They whisper, "She will not survive without the silence." Another vision. A lantern snuffed out, plunging everything into black. A voice hisses, "The truth will undo her." A third, your own reflection, fractured across many panes of glass, each one slightly different. One turns its head and looks at her, or looks at you, whispering in your own voice, "I am not you, but I am yours." Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
God. That is a 13.
Wait, you can like make your PC like only.
The fire closes around you, honey, and though you will yourself forward, the torrent of memory is too much. Your body seizes with the weight of voices not your own. The visions bite deeper. A blurred face leans close, whispering, "You are not you. You're what we made." Your child self screaming into the dark unheard. The sound of a lantern breaking, glass scattering into silence. Your knees nearly buckle. The flame bites into your chest like ice and fire all at once. You stagger but refuse to turn away. At last, the pillar releases you. You stumble out, smoke clinging to your skin, your head pounding. In your hand rests the violet ember. You are going to take 2d6 psychic damage, so you're going to take 7 psychic damage. You will have a faint violet mark like the outline of a flickering flame on your wrist, visible only in dim light, and it'll never fully fade. However, you did get the ember. You hear in the whisper in your mind as you clutch the ember, the flame murmuring in your voice, but not from your lips. Burnt but not broken. The silence ends with you. What you have is the ember of the silent flame. Once per long rest, when you make a charisma ability check, you can invoke the ember. The flame flares invisibly around you, granting advantage on the roll. Let me make that item real quick.
I'm starting to get the idea, guys, that there's an item to be gained in each building. I could be crazy.
I think you might be.
Yeah, we just all picked the exact perfect ones that you laid out for us.
I may or may not have a trial for each building, but it also may or may not be one trial per person.
I'm just busting your
Which means
chops.
that if Jet chooses to piggyback upon Llewellyn, Jet might not get anything.
That was my insinuation to him, because that's why I said to him, I don't know if like this will count for your trial or not. So but I did tell him to follow me because I don't know. But he could choose his own path. You know what? It is funny though.
Common
Jet,
wondrous
out of
magic
everyone in the
item.
party, it seems like you and me have the most in common, given the types of secrets that we're holding. They're both transformative secrets, if you know what I mean.
Not really.
What do you mean, not really? How?
Because I don't know what you mean.
Oh no, wait. Oh, that's not you. That's Milo.
That's
Never
Milo.
mind. I know. I always keep confusing the two of you.
Plot twist. Jet is a gunslinger god.
Yeah, Jet might be the only one without a secret. Actually, he's just a gunslinger, as far as I know.
I mean, he has a secret. You just don't get to know what it is.
Well, then it wouldn't be a secret if we knew what it was.
Exactly. Go ahead and refresh your page, honey, and you'll see your new item.
When do we get the item that just one-shots an enemy?
Never.
Unfair.
Okay.
At least he's honest.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were going towards the door, so I was just getting my foot off of it. What were you checking for? Okay.
Hey, Jet.
Hmm.
You are following along with Llewellyn here in the grove.
Yeah.
And as the two of you are walking, Llewellyn steps through a leafy archway and vanishes. You try to follow after, but you are unable to. In your hand, you find yourself carrying a lantern. It flares unnaturally bright, casting a perfect circle of light, but within that circle, shadows begin to move on their own. From the shadows come a whisper, low and biting. Keeper of the light, you think yourself safe, but what is your lantern for? To guard others, or to blind yourself? The shadows stretch long and tall, transforming into three figures, each half seen. Hold on. I need to figure something out. Hold on. Pardon me for a moment. I need to rewrite some things.
Bruh.
Okay. I had to go back and change some things because I don't know what I was thinking. So move backwards a bit to Llewellyn stepping through the archway and disappearing. And when you step in, you find yourself in a narrow corridor of stalks that rise taller than trees. Suddenly, the grove feels like a sea of grass. Endless and whispering. The air grows heavier, and Jet, you know this space is not Llewellyn's anymore. It is yours. The herbs thin out into tall swaying grass, moving even without wind. Each blade is razor sharp, their tips whispering in voices like children muttering secrets. The path narrows until you find yourself standing in a circle of flattened grass where the place where prey has been stalked. From the whispering grass, a low voice crawls into your ear, too close, too familiar. The tall grass remembers. The monster fed, your sister bled. Do you hunt or do you hide? Then a second voice joins, higher, soft, eerily like your sister's. Brother, it was not your fault, but you think it was. Will you forgive yourself or will you only ever chase? The grass begins to rustle as if something enormous is circling you. You can't see it, only glimpses of tusks, claws, or a glinting eye through the stalks. You have a choice.
Mm-hmm.
You can choose to make a wisdom saving throw.
I can choose to make a wisdom saving throw?
Or you can choose to act in any way you see fit.
So, to put me in the right headspace, I'm in some flattened grass where
Yes.
something
think
was
of
stalking
it,
something.
Yes, think of it like a field of tall grass that rises above
Yep.
your head, and you are in effectively a crop circle.
Yep. Something is circling me. I can't see what it is, but it is there.
You believe so, yes.
And there are things. It is supposedly talking to me, not only in its voice, but Alira's voice.
Yes.
Okay. Well, my boy is not one to kind of sit there and do things. So, that's a tough one. I am going to draw my gun and try to kind of get an aim at where this thing's kind of like how it's moving. And I'll do a little one-off for you. God. I was prey once, but I ain't prey no more. I'm here to claim what took her, and I ain't brave to go ahead and settle things here and now.
Repeat that.
I was prey once. I ain't prey no more. Right? You got that?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay. Oh shit, what did I even say after that?
I'm here to claim or to find.
No. I'll pray once. I ain't praying no more. You took my sister once, but I'm here to claim what's something like that. Something along those lines. You done got me all out of whack.
The whispering grass stills, every stalk leaning toward you, Jet, like thousands of ears waiting to hear the shot. The circling rustle grows louder. Heavy steps, low growls. The monster is near, closer than it ever was that night. The voice of your sister comes again, soft but urgent. Brother, you can shoot. You can shoot forever. But will it bring me back? Will you ever stop hunting shadows? And then from the grass itself, a growl answers. Claim me or become me. The stalks part just enough for you to see a single yellow eye glinting at you through the blades, massive and unblinking.
Good night.
I ain't prey or predator neither. Now I'm the gun that don't care which bleeds. And I'll point my gun at it.
Now I am the what?
He's
I
the
ain't
bleeding
prey.
gun.
No, I got that.
Nor predator either.
I got
I'm the
that.
gun that don't care which bleeds.
Okay.
Basically, a hick version for I don't care who you are, I'm gonna shoot you.
Are you going to pull
Or
the trigger?
oh,
Are
sorry.
you going to pull the trigger?
Yeah.
Make an attack roll.
$24.
The circle of flattened stalks seems to hold its breath. The massive yellow eye gleams back at you, unblinking. Your words cut through the silence harsher than any bullet, and then you pull the trigger. The shot cracks like thunder. The yellow eye bursts into shards of green gold light, scattering into the air like fireflies. The roar of the beast rattles the grass, not in anger but in recognition. For a heartbeat, the entire sea of grass bows low, as though acknowledging something greater than hunter or hunted. The whisper rises into a single thunderous chorus. Not prey, not predator, other. The grass remembers. Jet, at your feet, the grass knots itself into a single spirit bullet, hardened and glowing faintly. When you pick it up, it feels cold and hot at once, humming like a heartbeat.
I'll clench it in my left fist.
In your hand, you hold a single bullet grown from spirit grass that reforms in your ammo pouch after being fired. It is pale green, etched with faint patterns like blades of grass swaying in the wind. Once per long rest, declare an attack with this bullet as a hunter's claim. On a hit, the shot deals normal weapon damage plus 2d8 psychic damage.
Alright. And you said the grass is like lowered itself, correct?
I will inform you what is happening in a moment. I have to real quick make another magic item. Bullet of the tall grass.
It feels like you did this to yourself.
I did. I mean, I did, but hey, I don't have much complaints because common magic items, once again, are the easiest.
Yeah. Maybe the lesson to be learned is if you prepare something like this in the future with more than common magic items.
I didn't want to make 14 different magic items and only use
No,
5
I'm
of
saying,
them.
but that's why I'm saying when it's not common ones, maybe then you will, because then it'll be even worse. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, the thing though, at least he's like thinking ahead with multiple ideas for what you would get.
No, I mean I like it. Like I said, that's one thing I like and hate about D&D is I'm a consumptionist when it comes to media, right? So I like the idea of D&D where I can go to anywhere and the DM has something for me, right? But I also feel sad that if I go to A, B, and C, I don't end up knowing what the hell D, E, and F is, you know? But that's the nature of it, which is both good and bad.
But because yeah, there's also this. I need to add this. Da, 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 da. Okay, and then has charges once per long rest. Save changes.
I can't wait for Riku's trial.
Hmm. And equipment. If you refresh your page, you will see the new item.
Now, quick question, right? Did that claim one of my actual bullets?
Yes.
Okay, I will write that down.
With the trial completed, the grass parts, revealing a path lit with faint green glow. A whisper trails after you, faint, almost tender. Brother, you are no one's prey. Remember that. And as you move through, the grass closes behind you, silent.
Where would you say I find myself now? Probably near the outskirts of town.
Give me a moment.
Also, I love the flavor of that magic item.
So there was some. I came up with some flavored text for a few items, like a few of the items.
Well, I appreciate it. That's a nice one.
The four of you emerge one by one from different spirit places. Honey, you step out of the shrine, your ember still glowing faintly in your hand. Your hair smells faintly of smoke that never was. Ivar, you leave the hollow, droplets clinging to you like beads of sweat, though your face is calm. A single crystal rests in your palm. Jet pushes out of the whispering grass, the circle closing behind you. Your weapon at your side, your new spirit bullet warm against your chest. And Llewellyn, you walk from the grove, music still echoing faintly in the air, but now joined by the faint resonance of a hidden choir. The village around you is quiet, almost reverent. Lantern wisps hover above the streets, guiding you without words until you find yourselves in the center of town where the old stone well should be. Instead of the well, you see a wide circle of water suspended in midair, perfectly still, hovering just above the ground. Its surface reflects not your bodies, but the trials you endured. Honey's flame, Ivar's crown of droplets, Jet's eye of the beast, and Llewellyn's grove. The water stirs, pulling your reflections together into a shared whirlpool. The whispers of the village rise in unison. Four threads return, four truths unbound. Or 4 truths bound. The village remembers. A faint rumble passes beneath your feet, the sense that the whole of Spirit Matango is shifting, acknowledging you. Go ahead and talk.
Oh, we're together now?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, what did Ivar get? I wasn't here for his...
Oh, would you say that ever?
I was asking what you had got, because I wasn't here for your thing.
In character or out of character?
Add a character.
Out of character, I got basically a solid droplet. Basically, can give me advantage on being charmed, compulsion, or feared.
With us gathered there again, I guess. Jet asks, what's next?
After a period of time, the circle of water, the hovering water collapses silently, splashing into the nothing of the hole that remains in the ground. The runes and ruins of tendrils snaking away from it there in the center of the village. I will replace the well with a hole eventually. The voices of the Spirit Matango rise from... not the voices of the Spirit Matango. Voices rise from the hollow of the hole, layered it like hundreds of villagers whispering together. The well is broken, the memory scattered, yet you return. Will you mend what is lost or bury it deeper?
I suppose we should mend it.
Ain't much use of a well if there's only a hole in the ground.
All this talk about lost memories. It's almost as if we're trying to collect memories.
Someone's messaging me. He slept through his alarms. Milo is awake.
There it is.
We're collecting memories.
Just in
what
time
about
for his
those two?
trial.
Eyeing over Honey and Ivar.
What?
Perhaps their memories are not tied yet to this land. Perhaps the memories they need are new ones.
Milo, I need to state aloud. Milo and Riku are noticeably not present.
I assume we shall wait for him then.
They have the 1,000-yard stare.
Would anybody like to look into the hole?
Yes.
Sure.
Jesus.
I was about to say yes, but
Oh,
damn,
damn.
some enthusiasm.
That was shocking. That literally startled me how loud and how quickly that came.
Okay, so I'm gonna be second. You're just gonna be like that fucking excited about it. Damn.
Look, it took everything in me not to try to touch the flames when he was talking. So
Oh, I see. You resisted the consequence, so you want to do another one. I got you.
I'm surprised she wants to look in the hole though, because it's probably the thing the literal furthest away from something shiny.
It is
Pure blackness.
It is the least shiny thing ever, but I guess that doesn't really stop Honey's curiosity. What is it? Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back.
Oh, I've never heard
something
that
like
part.
that.
Hey, Honey. The ruined well yawns wide before you, black stone crumbling inward, ribs of root and splintered timber jutting like broken teeth. From above, it looks empty. You step forward without hesitation and probably some relative excitement for some reason. Your violet ember mark glows faintly as you peer down. The hollow does not show you stone and dirt. Instead, the darkness shimmers like glass, fragments of memory drifting within. You see flickers. A child's face blurred beyond recognition, lit by the glow of a lantern, the same lantern shattering, the flame snuffing out. A great bear of roots, hunched and silent in the dark. Your own eyes reflected back, but with the flame burning in them like coals. As you lean closer, the darkness ripples and a voice rises, not from below, but from within your chest. in your own voice, "You looked, and so you remember. Do you want to climb down and see all that was buried?" Everyone else only sees Honey staring into blackness, her ember glowing brighter. But to you, Honey, the hollow is an open invitation.
Uh, so Honey's kind of like leaning over the edge of the well, like pretty much like halfway in at the point.
I'll join in looking since she's so damn fucking excited.
Okay. How close to the edge of the well would you say you are?
Very, very close.
Then
Very,
I'm
very.
gonna have to probably say dexterity saving throw. Simple DC, not to lose your balance. If you roll in that one, you're dying. Okay, you're fine. You're gonna fall down the well, land on your head, break your neck, and die.
No,
That's on a natural one.
Bitch be tripping.
Bitches be tripping. No, I'm kidding. Hey, but beyond that, hi, Milo.
Hello.
How about you go ahead and open up your character sheet in the map and take a look at the Spirit Matango and get ready for the trial that you are forced to endure.
Okay.
Get wrecked, nerd.
My computer is still very slow.
Get wrecked,
It's loading.
nerd. I mean, I can go ahead and start speaking as you get your pages loaded up. Milo, you made it to Spirit Matango, which is a sheer and quite ethereal reflection of Matango Village on the material plane. The group sort of split up to varying places, but you and Llewellyn were given specific destinations. Llewellyn went to the Grove of Living Herbs, and you went to the Den of the Root Bear. I'm gonna go ahead and, just for the fun of it, put Riku in his own home. We'll see if Riku's willing to share what he undergoes when he shows back up. But, Milo, the Den of the Root Bear you recognize as a reflection of your grandparents' home. The cottage looks like your grandparents' farmhouse, but warped. The timbers are gnarled roots, the walls sagging inward as if the earth itself is swallowing it. The doors cracked, glowing faintly with golden light, like firelight through soil. Crossing the threshold takes you into a cozy hearth. Or not into a cozy hearth, but into a massive cavern of roots. Enormous tangled roots coil around the chamber like ribs, and in the center sits a hulking bear made entirely of roots and soil, mushrooms glowing across its back. The air smells of damp, earth, and smoke, the warmth of home mixed with the weight of a tomb. The bear's eyes glow amber, staring directly at you. Its voice is a rumble that shakes the roots themselves. Blood of Matango, grandchild of soil. Do you carry the hearth forward, or do you break from the root? It lowers its head, sniffing as if weighing you. Your kin bound themselves to this village, to its earth. Will you do the same, or are you only a leaf ready to fall away?
I'll bound myself to this place.
You're choosing to bind?
Yes. I am. Oh, here.
The root bear lowers its great head, amber eyes burning like hearth embers. The roots around the cavern creak and tighten, the whole place pressing in as though the earth itself is testing you. You don't flinch. You stand tall, shoulders squared, voice steady as you answer, no hesitation, no doubt. The bear studies you for a long moment, then rumbles a sound like an avalanche deep underground. You do not bend. You do not flee. You carry the hearth as they did before you. The roots slowly relax, untangling like old hands loosening their grip. A warm golden light spreads from the bear's chest, bathing you in its glow. For a moment, you feel the weight of your grandparents' hands on your shoulders, the strength of generations flowing into you. The bear lifts one paw, digging into its own chest of roots. It pulls free a fragment glowing with golden light and sets it before you. Then take this, a root of our hearth. It remembers, as you remember. Carry it, and the village walks with you. The cavern shudders, and Milo, you feel the soil beneath your feet strengthen, no longer pressing in, but holding you up. And Milo, you are getting a simple item, Root of the Hearth Bear. It is a thick root fragment, warm as if held close to a fire. Once per long rest, you may call on the root's blessing. For 1 minute, you gain advantage on strength and constitution saving throws as the spirit of the hearth steadies you.
Yep.
I need to make one more magic item real quick. I've made 5 of them so far. I don't think I need to make any more. Root of the Hearth Bear. Which is a common item, wondrous.
Well, what's the point of wondrous when every magical item basically says wondrous?
Well, wondrous items fall under the category that doesn't fit into the specific category of, say, rod, scroll, staff, wand, ring, or potion, or weapon. Or armor. Wondrous items is the classification for items that don't fall under the normal. Say, like a thermos of endless coffee. Or a cube that makes it feel like it's 96 degrees always. Has charges 1 once per long rest. Save changes. And now I need to refresh Milo's page. Add root of the Hearth Bear. Now, Milo, if you refresh your page, you will see the item.
Alright.
All right. Now, the root bear bows its head deeply, not to challenge but to honor. Its voice is softer now. Root of Matango, child of hearth, the soil remembers you. And the cavern fades, and Milo, you find yourself standing once more in the den, the fragment in your hand, the weight of your choice heavy but welcome. If you choose to leave, you find yourself meeting up with the others out in the center of town. And go ahead and interact, y'all.
Wait, I was looking into the hole.
Where's...
Wasn't I looking in the hole before you almost fell in?
She didn't.
I
know.
also
I was
said
about- I was about to-
I did also specify I would look into it as well.
use Batfall. No, that's
Oh
what
my
I started
God.
looking. That's right.
In fact, everybody's looking in this big gaping hole except for Jet.
Jets, Jets like I want nothing to do with that.
So it's just like a
Hella.
hole in the ground, or is it like the well and there's like not like it's kind of like obliterated? What is going
If
on?
it's just a hole in the ground, like Ivar's gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why is everybody so interested in this?"
All right. I rolled for Riku. Give me 2 seconds to create one more magic item.
Riku Sunfield went to the House of Sunlight.
Yeah, it's the reflection of his own home above, or in the material plane.
Wouldn't that have sucked if someone went over there and, instead of him and took his item away from him?
I got where?
Also, given the potential that a loot as an item was not was tied to a specific house and not a specific person, also could have been pretty funny in that scenario if someone else went and got a special like instrument for no reason.
I'm surprised nobody wanted to go to the Sears Hive.
That sounds scary.
Could be. Or the
Well, to
laugh,
be fair,
or the Laughing
before I even did
Hollow,
anything,
or the Council of Stone Faces.
I was unclear that there were tests tied to each building. I simply was instructed between two things, and the Grove
Yeah.
seemed appealing.
Okay, so
Also, this would have been a lot more different if four of us just went into this one building.
would have been a lot different. Oh, and for some reason I cannot add items to my own inventory. Or for some reason, magic items are there immediately for everybody else but my own characters.
You reached your quota. D&D Beyond's cutting you off.
Let me check a different character sheet. See if it shows that. Oh yeah, no, perfectly. It shows up on Milo's when I pull it up in the inventory on Milo's, but when I move to put it in Riku's, oh there it is. Yeah. Making me feel like a dipshit. Anyway, yeah, Riku comes out at the House of Sunlight and coming across you all. He is glowing. I will say that.
Riku, darling, you look absolutely fabulous. You're glowing.
Dumbass. Okay. So, Honey's looking in the hole. Maybe, possibly, almost fell in. Maybe not. Who knows? Ivar, you stepped up to look in the hole. Into the hole.
Yeah.
As well, so did Llewellyn.
Well, okay, wait. Is it just like a gaping hole in the ground?
Yep. Think of it as the town's butthole. And I am kidding because it being a gaping hole has strange implications if it were the town's butthole.
Oh Lord.
But yeah.
Fuck.
Ivar, you look into the hole. You see a towering figure of water standing still even as storm waves crash around it. Then the shape cracks. Inside, something wild and furious pushes against the stillness. Llewellyn, your shadow stretches tall, and behind it hundreds of faint silhouettes bow in unison as if waiting for your voice to command them. For a moment, your reflection smiles with pride, but it is not the same smile you wear. The hollow hums, layering their voices together until it becomes one. 3 truths, 3 burdens. Do you descend together, or do you turn away?
I'm going to.
I think we should jump in the hole, guys.
I want to see how far down it goes.
Are you going to jump into the hole?
I'll jump in the hole.
How
Before...
far down?
Okay.
I'm going to hold back, honey. If
Honey
I'm gonna let him
wants
jump
to
first.
see how deep the hole is, but before she
Yep.
can, Llewellyn jumps in, and Ivar holds Honey back. Yeah, Honey, you lean forward, your ember glowing, lighting the edges of the jagged stone. You're just about to crane closer to see how far the darkness stretches when Llewellyn moves. Without hesitation, you fall forward, your cloak snapping behind you as you plunge into the hollow. The blackness ripples like water around you and swallows you whole.
So me jumping in forces her in?
No, you jumped
Oh, that's
in
just
and-
me.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because Ivar
Yeah.
grabbed the back of Ivar's hand clamps down firmly on Honey's shoulder, holding her in place.
And all he says is, "Wait, let him be shark bait first. We hear nothing, then we jump."
Whisper from the hollow. A whisper from the hollow. Everyone hears it. One thread falls first. Will you follow or will you hold?
We'll follow.
You're not there. You're dead.
But the rest of us heard that, right?
I'll hold then.
you have no
You
choice.
know how it's good.
Yeah, you're gonna hold
Honey's kinda
yourself
like-
in death. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, she's kind of like peering over the edge of the hole, and she's like, "Did he die?"
You can't tell.
I did not hear an impact.
Honey's going to take her dagger, and she's going to cut like, a piece of cloth from her cloak.
Oh, I thought you were gonna
And
drop the
then-
dagger in. I was gonna make you roll an attack roll on
That's what I thought. I was like, Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to see how far this goes.
You're
God damn it.
I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to be able to see how far it goes.
Yeah, I mean, Llewellyn would be a much easier test than a piece of cloth, and
Yeah.
if that didn't tell you.
Yeah, it's
I was going to cast light on it.
Oh,
Hmm?
that's smart.
Jeez.
Go for it then.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut a piece of cloth from my cloak, and I'm gonna cast light. And
What if it's a black hole and it eats light?
we'll figure it out.
We will figure that out quickly. That means your ass is dead.
And so it's a 20-foot radius of dim light for additional 20 feet. So I'm gonna just take that and drop it and see how far that goes. If it gets followed up, then well,
The cloth flutters as it falls, but instead of dropping into blackness, it seems to float, like a feather carried on an unseen current. The hollow ripples, and for a moment the light stretches long and distorted like it's falling through water. Down below, it doesn't vanish into endless dark, it catches, swaying gently in midair above a floor that shouldn't be there. A floor of root and stone spiraling downward into infinity, like the inside of a great tree trunk. The cloth's glow illuminates faint details, like Llewellyn's silhouette, already far below, his descent slowed as though drifting through water. Sorry guys, he's not a faint smear on the pavement. Roots weaving into archways and doorways along the spiral, each opening flickering with faint scenes, a song, a shadow, a forgotten face, and at the very bottom, a pulse of faint golden light, rhythmic like a heartbeat, drawing everyone toward it. The cloth's light sways gently, casting fractured shadows upon the well walls, the hollow hums whispering in many voices at once. Memory waits below. Will you descend or let him fall alone?
I'll start taking out a rope and just toss it into the well, and I'll hold it while everyone climbs down if they want.
Ivar will be probably the first one to climb down.
Oh, that's a
Because
smart
the
idea.
rope's smart. The rope's smart.
That's a smart idea. Honey was just about to just jump and say fuck it.
Riku, are we seriously going into a hole in the ground?
Do you have any better ideas?
Look, I'm just saying, it doesn't seem like a smart idea, but I guess if beats being here in this creepy place.
Alright, who goes down after Ivar?
I guess me.
Okay. I mean, is this place really creepy? I mean, it's just a sheer reflection of...
Of a place that I'm shunned?
You're not shunned. You shun yourself.
Riku, I'm sure you're old enough to have heard the rumors. I can see it on those two's face.
I don't shun you. Milo doesn't. I don't think Llewellyn does either.
To make things interesting, chat will just straight up look at Milo.
I'll look back.
Does Milo have a response on the things said?
You could hear Milo.
Yeah. I mean, rumors are just rumors. You can still make your own way in life.
He'll approach the hole and simply go, to tell that to the elders, and then jumps in.
No roper.
No rope.
He said, fuck your rope.
Just go flying past Ivar, honey.
Just hit them on the way down.
Milo, Riku's gonna move around and take the rope from you and just gesture.
You go. I'll be fine.
I'm not leaving you behind up here.
I won't be too far back.
He's gonna persuade you. He doesn't have good persuasion. That's a 13. I feel like that's persuasive enough.
Get
From Riku,
persuaded,
probably.
bitch.
Coming from Riku, it's probably persuasive enough.
Yeah. I'll probably... Is the well wide enough to, like, grab it with arms extended? This is just in case.
Probably not. No, why?
I was just wondering if, like, I could just use that to, like, shimmy my way down. Not sure if Riku could hold my weight.
And now I'm going to be teasing perhaps 2 people, maybe even 3 people who are a part of this village or not. It ultimately depends. But I'm going, instead of just teasing Jargo in regards to Vintuli, I'm now going to be teasing Jet, Milo, and honestly Llewellyn on whether or not. And Llewellyn, you're older, I believe.
Yeah,
You know
I think I'm.
you know what?
I think I'm 29 or 27.
Yeah, you're 20. Yeah, no, I'm not going to tease you in regards to this because it seems inappropriate to have any sort of attraction to a 19-year-old at 28. But I
A
will
little
be.
dangerous there.
Yeah, I will, however, be teasing Jet and Milo in regards to the fact that, it's up to you guys if you have a crush on Riku or not. I like teasing these sorts of things out of people.
In character, probably not. Milo sees him more as a brother.
Yeah. But Jet, you are probably left with we're probably left with the same bargain as last time, which is me teasing Soulless about my DMPC.
Uh-huh. You gotta include Milo, though.
I am including Milo, but Milo just said probably not because he kind of views Riku more as an older brother figure.
Oh, yeah.
Certainly
Riku
could.
did,
I mean,
help save us.
Certainly could change. I like fucking with people. Anyway, after everybody else descends down, Riku eventually follows after you. Let me actually tell you about what you see. So, in order of everything that is going on. Milo, you brace yourself at the well's edge, knotting a rope to a root that juts like bone. You toss the line down and it sways in the glowing air like it's falling through water. Ivar grips the rope first, his weight steady and deliberate. As he lowers himself, the dark presses close, cold droplets running over his skin, but he never wavers. He disappears into the glow of the spiral below. Honey follows, her ember casting violet light along the rope. The hollow hums louder as she descends, the flames on her skin briefly flickering as though the well remembers her choice. And Jet doesn't wait. He shoulders his weapon, gives a grim look, and leaps into the hole. The hollow swallows him, slowing his fall like drifting grass, the spirit bullet at his belt pulsing once as if in answer. Riku steadies the rope for Milo, meeting his eyes with a warm smile, and he waits until Milo's feet are on the rope before following last his own item on his person. The rope feels endless, yet each of you eventually find that your feet touch something solid. Not stone, not earth, but woven root and memory. The spiral staircase you glimpsed before coils downward around them, impossibly vast, like they are standing inside the trunk of the world. The walls shimmer with fragments of scenes, blurred faces, lanterns snuffed, songs half sung, silhouettes of villagers long gone. The air hums like 1,000 whispers, some familiar, some not. Far below, the golden light pulses like a great heart, each beat echoing through the hollow and through your bones. When the last of you steps onto the spiral, the hollow stirs awake, roots tighten, and the whispers unify into a single voice. 6 threads, 6 truths. The well is broken but not empty. Will you weave what was lost or tear it away forever? The path downward stretches before you, glowing faintly.
I will follow the path.
Damn.
Exactly.
And now we come to my second favorite thing to do in D&D altogether, which I don't know if you guys will appreciate. To move down, as you all descend, the golden pulse below grows stronger. The walls of woven root shimmer and spirit glyphs flicker into view, each forming the mouth of a massive face. And to continue forward, each of you have to answer a riddle.
Oh.
Getting the answer wrong is perfectly fine. You know, if you want to experience some psychic damage.
And be called a dumbass.
Yep. And sadly, honey, you're first.
No! Oh, why me?
Just 'cause.
That's so rude.
The roots flare with violet light. A flame-shaped mouth opens in the wall. Honey, your riddle. I cannot speak, yet I am heard. I burn, yet I do not consume. I live only when hidden. What am I?
I'm gonna need you to repeat that.
I cannot speak, yet I am heard. I burn, yet I burn, yet I do not consume. I live only when hidden. I will give you a hint for 2d6 psychic damage.
Can I afford that?
Where are you at in your hit points? You could probably afford it.
Or
Okay. For 7 psychic damage, your hint. Everyone has one, whether they are willing to admit it or not.
everyone has one.
You can phone a friend for another 1d6 psychic damage.
Repeat it again.
The riddle.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot speak, yet I am heard. I burn, yet I do not consume. I live only when hidden. And your hint, everyone has one, whether they are willing to admit it or not.
I don't fucking know. The last part's fucking me up, that's why.
I live only when hidden. Take a stab in the dark. What is something that everyone has, whether they're willing to admit it or not?
Eyes.
Secrets, a past.
And I was like, secret. Um,
Are you locking in secret as your final answer?
well, 'cause, 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 ' Sure.
That is correct. The wall glows warmly, petals of violet flame falling around you. As you move along, droplets form into a watery face, dripping as it speaks. Ivar, I move without legs. I bite without teeth. I break stone, but not with strength. What am I?
I move without legs. I move without teeth.
I move
I break
without
stone.
I move without legs. I bite without teeth. I break stone, but not with strength. The same offers are on the table. 2d6 psychic damage for a hint, 1d6 to phone a friend.
Hmm. Hold up. Water?
Correct. The roots part, forming steps beneath you, Ivar. At the third curve, the roots vibrate like harp strings, shaping a face of leaves and sound. I wonder who this could be for.
Definitely Jet.
Hey, Llewellyn. I am carried
Yo.
without.
Yeah.
I am carried without being seen. I speak without a tongue. I die when caged.
Okay, I'm carried without being seen. I speak without a tongue. And was the last one? I die when caged.
Yep, I know you're trying to Google it.
Yeah, is that it?
Throwing it to ChatGPT.
What was the first part again? I am carried without being seen.
Yes.
Okay.
100%. If you're putting this into ChatGPT, I'm going to give you a disadvantage on all saving throws for the rest of the session.
I don't know why you're singling me out for that.
I find what's funny is like the way he said it makes it sound like he's looking it up, even if he's
Yes,
not.
yes,
Yeah.
I know.
He's like typing it as he's saying it.
It literally,
I don't.
literally.
I don't know if he is or not.
Literally had
But
the
it
tone.
sounds like.
He literally had the tone of fingers on the keyboard. I move without legs. No, I'm carried.
No, I just.
without being seen.
You're not gonna believe it now. Now I forgot what the second one was. I'm carried without being seen. I die when caged. And what was the second one?
I speak without a tongue. I die when caged.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm carried. I speak without a tongue. I die caged. Trying to make things
Then I don't
almost
have
like
room for this.
like wisdom. It's definitely like a concept of some kind.
I was gonna say curiosity.
Yeah,
Maybe no.
okay.
You want a hint for 500?
You want a hint?
Give
You
me
want
a
a hint?
second.
You want a hint for 2d6 damage?
Not yet. Hold on.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm unsure myself.
Yeah, well, I have an inkling. I'm
Ivar,
just trying to think of
Ivar,
the right
would
concept
you like
for
a
it.
hint for 2d6 damage? And
For him?
Yeah, and I'll message it to you, and you can lord it over him if you figure out what it is.
I'll take the damage, sure.
I cannot believe this.
I only have one thing in my mind, and I don't think it's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got one as well, but
Ivar
it doesn't
takes 7
fit.
psychic damage, and I will message you the hint.
All right.
Where's my Discord? Right here. All right. Gara.
There's a couple of things that okay. This is always the answer to so many things, so I'm just gonna go with it. Is it like an echo?
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Discord fills the air, forcing you to take 2d6 psychic damage as you get the answer wrong.
It wouldn't be an
Alright.
echo because if it's caged, it would reproduce.
Well, no, it's because I'm saying it's caged because it's not being used or spoken.
It's a song.
Oh, it's a song.
It's a song. It's a
But
song.
caged
funny.
elephants didn't die. Matt.
I probably would never get that because I would never associate
It's only
like
5.
a song
it's
that
only,
you.
It's only 5 psychic damage, Llewellyn.
No, I'm saying I would never associate like singing a song or having a song like be something that like wouldn't be. With
I
a
knew it
tongue.
had to do
Like, I don't
something
know.
with sound.
Yeah.
All right.
That's why I said echo.
You move on, taking a little bit of harm, Llewellyn.
Ouch.
You know what? You know what? I think for failure, everybody takes 5 psychic damage.
I like that. I agree.
Wait.
No.
Getting the answer wrong is bad
I am
for
definitely on board with.
everybody.
I'm definitely on board with this decision.
You can do damage to yourself to get the answer right, but if you get the answer wrong, you do damage to everyone.
Llewellyn
Yeah.
just looks smugly back at the party. No,
I don't know. I don't know why. Looking at your 10 hit point looking ass.
Somebody get the next one wrong, so he goes down.
Yeah, you already answered mine. Okay. The grass whispers form into a predator's eye in the wall as you move forward. I wonder who this could be for.
Speak your
Jet.
word, old doorkeeper. I'm not afraid.
I think it's for Riku.
I mean, it could be 2 people.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Good to not, Jet.
I hunt without moving. I kill without teeth or claw. I bind the hunter and the hunted alike. What am I?
John Cena.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da.
Repeat
is that for me or
the
Riku?
first 2.
This is
Or
for
Milo?
this is for Jet. I hunt without moving.
Okay.
I kill without teeth or claw. I bind the hunter and the hunted alike.
I think I know.
God. I have a few options.
If
for this
you
one. I don't like that.
if you think you have the answer, feel free to message me. There is no consequence for getting it wrong if you're not the one who's supposed to answer. Or answer out loud. See what the consequences might be.
What if we answer out wrong?
Mm.
Dude, you're just stupid.
What do you think, Jet? 2d6 for a hint or 1d6 to phone a
I
friend?
have an idea, but I feel like it's wrong, so I'll take the hint.
All right. Let's see how much damage you're taking, Jet, and if you will die.
Okay, good luck.
Kill him.
That's 12 psychic damage.
Damn.
Alright, I'm now half.
Got 2 people below half hit points. 3 people below half hit points. Milo needs to knock off 5. Alright, they didn't. Alright.
Oh yeah, I need to knock off. Yeah, that's right.
4 people, almost 4 people below half hit points. Okay.
That's how we roll.
What is your answer?
I'm not even
You
below an
get a
8.
hint, Jet. I guess I could be harsh with this hint. Imagine how your sister felt when she died.
That's fucked up.
Damn.
Well, it just completely gave me a totally different answer.
Yeah?
I want to hear the riddle again.
Yeah, give me that riddle again. I need to make sure
I hunt.
I'm right before I answer.
I
This is a
I
fucking
hunt
good-
without moving. I kill without teeth or claw. I bind the hunter and the hunted alike.
I know one
See
thing it
that, and
could
then
be,
the
but I don't
hint
know.
gives me like 2 different fucking options.
Which option resonates with you the most?
Well, it depends on which one I'm answering. If I'm answering the riddle, I've got option A, but if it's with the hint, it's option B.
You got the hint, therefore the hint is for the riddle. So pick fucking option B.
I know it's wrong though. Fuck. All right.
Wild.
Yeah.
No, Llewellyn, that is not the answer.
I'm curious. So we can
Alright.
message you, and you will tell us yes or no.
Yeah. Actually, I was gonna say no, I won't say yes, but then I realized that would still give it away.
True.
You could just lie and say it's wrong when
I
it's
would
right.
like to submit my answer.
And your answer is?
Survey says.
Survey
no,
says, let's
go
see if
for
it's
it.
on the board.
It's not. It's fear.
That is correct.
Hey.
My original guess was time. So
Fear hunt. Well, time
I
passes
said that
no matter.
too, but
Time passes regardless.
Exactly.
Fear hunts while without moving. It can creatures.
but it
can-
was your last line that got me.
does time pass or do you pass through time?
Yeah. I hunt without moving. Fear. I
Yep.
kill without teeth or claw. Creatures can die of fright, and I bind the hunter and hunted alike. Sometimes you freeze
Yeah,
when you're afraid.
time.
You bitches. Nobody got it right. so you,
thought you went to
wow,
college.
wow. They don't teach
Alright,
dragon
well-
anatomy in college.
Be wild if motherfuckers like, yeah, I know how long they flatulate too. Went to college.
Whoa! Let's not get into that.
Isn't it like statistically proven that all animals pee at the same time?
Did you know?
Depends, West Coast or East Coast.
Did you know that termites are the creatures that
I know
fart
what
the
I do.
most?
Well, when you're eating that much wood.
All right, we're moving on.
I mean,
We're
that's a lot
moving
of
on.
fiber going through you.
We're moving
I'm
on.
so sorry.
Milo, your dumbass is up next. A great root face yawns wide, earth humming through it. I hold all who walk me. I am broken and mended. I live, yet I sleep.
Huh.
I love that. Huh? My man is half
Were
awake.
wait, were you talking to me?
No, me.
No, I was being you.
Repeat it one more time.
I hold all
It's
who
the
walk
fucking
me.
first part.
I hold all who walk me. I am broken and mended. I live, yet I sleep.
Broken yet mended.
Broken and
And you
mended.
hold all that what?
I am
Yeah.
broken and mended. I live, yet I sleep.
And you hold all that.
Walk me. I'm already getting messaged answers. No.
Yeah.
I'm not good at riddles.
Oh.
I'll take a hint, but I think I have an answer. I just don't want to kill Lou yet.
Alright. 2d6. That is 7 psychic damage, Milo. Let me see. You're worried about getting the wrong answer and knocking out your allies. It's almost as if you have the weight of the world on your shoulder.
Is that the hint?
Yep.
Oh shit. That didn't help at all.
Didn't it?
Thanks for that. Thanks for that, honey.
You're welcome.
Did you just give him a wild ass answer that you knew was wrong?
No, I gave a sarcastic responding question to the answer she's been giving, and she gave a sarcastic answer right back to me.
Ah, awesome.
Can I phone a friend?
Sure. 1d6 psychic damage. And
I got health to spare.
And you gotta choose 5 psychic damage. Now you gotta choose one of the others.
I feel like it's cheating if I choose Riku.
I mean, Riku is a solid option.
Legitimately, if I was DM and you chose Riku, I would like get a D10 die and have you pick one, like a D10 or a D6, and have you pick a number. And if the roll is the number, then Riku gives you the answer. And if it's not the number, then he gives you the wrong answer. That's how I would do it. Which could be, honestly, that if Jasper does do it like that, that could be a better choice than picking one of us if none of us actually know it.
Honestly, you don't know if anyone has guessed the right answer yet.
No, I'm just saying
Yeah.
it could be just as risky to pick someone.
Hold on, I'm getting another message.
Hmm.
Hold on, I got another message.
What was the entire thing again?
Oops.
Hold on, everybody's messaging me now.
Because one of us better get called upon.
Okay.
I feel like if he's phoning a friend, we shouldn't be given any more responses from you,
Okay.
because that seems a little unfair.
Milo, I hold all who walk me. I am broken and mended. I live, yet I sleep. And the hint, with Milo being worried about knocking his friends or his allies out with a wrong answer, it feels as though he has the weight of the world on his shoulder.
I still have no idea. I'm just gonna ask Jet.
You're asking Jet?
Yeah.
One
Oh,
person that didn't submit a thing.
Jet has submitted
Yeah.
no guesses.
It's because he knows it.
I knew the first two off rip. The other three has fucked
Yeah.
me up.
I have one actual guess, but it's probably wrong. I'm gonna.
Okay. Alright,
It's usually one of these fucking things whenever it's these types of riddles.
Everybody's messaging me again.
Yeah.
I hold all who walk me.
Yep.
I am mended and broken.
Yep.
I'm something in a
I live, yet I sleep.
I have one last
Yes.
one. This will be my last guess. Probably not that either, because it doesn't make sense with the other hint. But
So
yeah, I have no idea. Good luck.
See, the first two go with my first answer, but then that last part doesn't make any fucking sense for it.
Someone has finally guessed the right answer.
That whole riddle fucked me up.
2 people have finally guessed the right answer.
Are you fucking kidding? Okay.
I mean, this
Oh,
this was my first guess, but I thought it was 2 on the nose. It's not that, is it?
What's in your noodle, Jet?
I have an estimate for you, but it is highly off course here, but
I mean, I'll fucking take it. Mine only coincides with the first two. I don't know the fucking last part.
I live I and what was the hint?
with Milo worried about a wrong answer knocking out his allies, it feels as though he has the weight of the world on his shoulders.
And that part doesn't help me with my first two either.
It's some kind of road or path for you. I mean, I know that.
That's what I was thinking.
Alright, I'm gonna put a time limit. You got a minute, and then you gotta answer. You've taken the longest out
Chose
of
the wrong
everyone.
one.
Yeah, it's because mine is the weirdest.
and yet once you hear the answer, it'll make sense.
It's either Path or Afterlife, and I don't know which one.
Pick one and
It's probably not
answer.
either.
Walk me.
Let's do Path. That's the one that's been in my head the longest, but it doesn't make sense for the last two.
You're choosing Path? Is that your final answer?
Yeah, yeah.
I
I like
thought.
that.
I
I
thought
like that
Jet-
after. I like that he took 1d6 damage, all for Jet to literally not give him a single answer.
Yeah, I thought Jet was supposed to answer.
He
Damn.
didn't give him a
No,
You know
No.
that? No, you know what that's like.
It's phone a friend. The friend doesn't answer. They give
No, that's what I'm saying. It's like a
suggestions.
millionaire. When it's like, I'm gonna go
Oh.
phone. I'm gonna phone my father. Ring, ring,
I
ring.
don't.
I don't need you.
He
Everybody.
helped me.
Everybody
Like
takes.
he helped me get my answer to what his was too.
Everybody takes
Okay.
7 psychic damage.
I am looking bad.
Because the answer was Earth.
Mm.
I was so mad when I said that to you. I was like, ain't no way I would have got that. Off rip.
A little abstract.
He was literal with the hint.
I was
With the hint, yeah.
I was literal with the hint. You know, with the weight of
The
the
weight
world.
of the world. Yeah.
Because at first I was like,
I'm
Mother
sorry,
Nature? That
Milo.
doesn't make sense.
The first two I got instantly. I'm just sitting here minding my own business.
And now,
And then it got
the
to
first one, it
me
was
being
either water
relic,
or
I'm like,
ice.
and now you all are subject to the mercy of Riku getting a riddle and me rolling to see if he answers correctly or doesn't.
Well, if he doesn't, I'm down. So.
Which the riddle is: I give but do not take.
Actually,
I
point of
warm
question.
but do not touch. I die yet rise again.
Real quick, am I allowed to do anything passively while this is all happening? Can I cast a spell? Oh, actually, I don't even have spells to cast.
No.
Never mind.
I feel like we're going down like a little tunnel. You might be able to.
Wait,
pass
hold on.
things as we're going
Technically,
through doors.
can't Riku phone a friend? What was the riddle again? He can phone a friend.
I give but do not take. I warm but do not touch. I die yet I rise again.
Okay. I give but do not take. I warm but do not touch.
Everybody
rise
submit
again.
one answer to me.
Oh God.
And then I will have him phone a friend,
What's the
and then I
last
will
part?
roll a dice, and if he gets someone who has given me a correct answer, then you all survive. And I am not telling you if the answer you are submitting is correct or not.
I'm just not gonna overthink it. I'm going. If it's me, I'm going just the first thing I
What
thought
was
of.
the last part?
I die yet
But
rise
rise again.
again.
Oh, actually, I think it's this instead.
You've
I
already,
actually think I know it.
You've already
No, I'm just
submitted
it's
an
just for
answer.
myself. I'm just okay. I'm editing that. Hold on.
Give but do not take.
No.
Die and rise again.
Oh my God.
I
What was the middle
legitimately
one?
think this is the
No,
first
that's
one
not-
that I actually know.
Give but do not take. It was the
I'm
warm but
sorry.
don't touch.
I'm sorry, Bloodbird, but we have to go with your first answer.
Screw you. He hasn't called me yet. I can still deliberate. This is the only one
I think
I
my-
actually know.
I mean,
I'm warm but I don't touch.
I give but do not take. I warm but do not touch. I die yet rise again.
Warm. Okay.
I definitely know the answer. I'm
I have,
confident.
I have like 3 possible fucking answers.
No,
I have two.
swear I know this one. It's the only one that I think I actually do know.
And sadly, because he rushed and gave me the wrong answer. And now
It's not locked in yet. He hasn't called me yet. You didn't tell me what's right or wrong. I can change it.
I told you that the first one that you all send me is going to be your locked in answer, and then I'm going to.
I didn't hear you say that. I just thought you said. Well, that's my
Okay.
answer.
Okay. Ivar, I need you to message me your answer.
I have like 3 fucking answers. Fuck.
And pick one and go.
With your gut.
Go with your gut.
Go with my gut.
To be fair, Jasper, my first answer was pretty close.
Yeah, but not technically correct.
It's so mean.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and tell you all that there is a 40% chance that Riku picks the right person to give him the answer. So let me pull up my Discord real quick.
Two of us got it right. Three of us got it wrong.
Yep.
I got it right, but he won't let me have it right.
Yeah, because I said the first answer is the one that counts. Just because you
That means you didn't get it right then.
just because you didn't get it. All right, I gotta assign you guys at random 1 through 5. So we will do
There's no record of my wrong
A
answer.
D6
We know.
reroll on a 6.
No, I got it. Don't worry. I'm picking at random.
Honey, did you get the Earth question right?
Yeah. After a bunch of tries.
Yeah, I
This
tried
is
like
the
3 or 4
this is the
times.
only one that I actually got right. And I wanted to say I got it first.
Yeah, but it's not recorded, so you do not get credit.
I would like to state he edited his response just to try and make his first one go away.
That's funny. That's funny.
It's basically the same answer. I just rushed the gun.
And based off of Discord, that means that there's a 20% chance.
Hold up.
And that is 2 of you. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let you all know it was Honey or Milo.
Okay.
Llewellyn wrote Light. Jet wrote Dream. Gara wrote Flame.
Rude.
That was my second guess too.
That was mine too.
Now,
I originally was thinking Phoenix, but I was like, nah, that don't sound right.
Riku needs to roll a 3 or a 4 on a d5.
It's in the motherfucker's name. This motherfucker should get it.
Riku Sunfield. Alright. Let's say... Honey, go ahead and tell me when.
God, when?
Riku takes 1d6 psychic damage to phone a friend.
I don't think you ever gave me my damage for that.
You didn't get the ants. I think
I took 7 from
That it was the 7 damage. The one rolled 9
No,
minutes ago was
you
7
took
damage.
you took 12. You took 12, then 7, didn't you?
No, I took 5 and then I took 7.
You took a hint, didn't you? And then it was 12 damage.
You took 12 for the hint.
Yeah. And then 7 for the phone a friend.
12?
Yeah, I remember it was 12. It was a lot, and your response was,
No.
"I got a lot of health."
Whoa! How the
No.
fuck did you get 7 off of a D6 for phoning a friend?
No, maybe that was 5. I'm saying.
No,
But, like, I remember
took
you responded.
5 because I took 5 because Lou got it wrong. I took 7 for some shit.
No, I'm saying on your turn, you took 12 or something on the taking a hint, and then your response was, "It's okay, I got a lot of health."
You took 5 damage on the hint, 7 damage on the phone a friend.
I thought I got 5 damage because I got it
Okay,
wrong.
I don't know. I thought I swore until I
sorry.
see someone took 12 at one point.
You took 7 damage from the hint, 5 damage from the phone a friend, 7 damage from getting it wrong. Everybody took 7 damage from getting it wrong.
Speaking of getting it wrong, who did Riku choose?
So, Riku took 2 psychic damage to phone a friend. We rolled a dice. And Riku turns to Milo.
Yay!
As Milo gives the correct answer, therefore Riku gives the correct answer, therefore none of you die. Which a bad roll would have knocked out 1, 2, 3, 4 of you.
For the record, I also knew the answer.
For the record, you knew it too late.
I knew it too late, yet still I knew it first.
That makes it rough. You're the first one finished and still got it wrong.
See, I got that one a lot easier than I got mine.
Okay. The spiral narrows with each curve, the golden heartbeat below growing stronger. Wrong answers linger like scars, a faint burn behind the eyes, a heaviness in the limbs, a flicker of doubt that clings like cobwebs. Some of you are bleeding lightly from the nose, others hold yourselves a little tighter, but the riddles relent. The faces fade into the roots and the voices quiet, leaving only the rhythmic pulse. At last, the spiral opens its wide hollow. The floor is woven root and stone, shaped like the inside of an ancient trunk, curving endlessly upward and downward. At the center rests a great heart of light, golden and slow, thudding with deep resonance. It beats not just in the chamber, but in your chests, each thrum making your wounds ache in your spirit's flare.
Go nuts.
Whispers echo all around. Not riddles this time, but memories. Your own voices, your parents, strangers long forgotten. All weaving together in the pulse of the heart. It feels like you've reached the core of Spirit Matango, where the boundary between what is you and what is the island blurs. What do you do?
I take out my lute and I start playing. My friends, I say I've death felt better, a rest would do my soul some good. This journey pain has been a header, let's take a beat and heal we should.
You're so lucky I don't have a blunderbuss.
Hold on, my headset cut out. What the fuck did I just say?
He started
Basically,
saying.
I'm suggesting that we take a rest.
Oh, because
Is this a new day or haven't?
No.
We have not long rested, I don't think. Even though we
haven't
somehow leveled
rested
up,
at
but I
all.
don't think we've long rested.
No.
Then I have no more hit die to even fucking heal.
What's everyone at?
I'm at 3.
We've got
You're at
Honey, we've got you at 9. We've got Ivar at 8.
Whoa.
We've got Jet
What?
at
I'm at-
5.
no. Hold on. No, I'm at 2.
No.
You're lower than me?
Ivar at 8. Jet at 5. Llewellyn at 3. Milo at 23. And Riku at 14. What do y'all do? What did you do, Llewellyn? Song of Rest or something?
That's not a thing anymore.
Well, y'all are
I'm
gonna
gonna give one of my
hear
hit.
What?
I'm like, go.
But
You go. You might save me some coin.
I was gonna say you're just gonna hear like a low purring sound emanating from Honey as she heals herself.
So this is a yay or a nay to the rest, because we could kill two birds. We don't have to not rest and heal each other.
I mean, I get nothing out of the short rest.
I still have hit die.
Yeah.
I guess what's the vote on that then? Or can we even take a rest here, Jasper?
I don't think you can.
Why
Then I
not?
guess the other question is, we leveled up without taking a long rest, which usually is not how that goes. In that regard, do we have access to new spell slots?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll cast Healing Word on myself at 2nd level.
These
We
are
leveled up.
these are reactions of people who think they're about to get into another fight.
I just feel like we're going to long rest by the end of this regardless, so just in case, I'd rather not be at 3 HP. What if I fall down?
What do you all do? You all
If
remember you are down here to rebuild the well, to mend it.
Yep. And we followed the path of vines down here. So
Wait, can I ask a question?
Sure.
So, we're all down here, right?
Yeah.
Riku is down here. Is Riku's
Indeed.
companion, animal companion down here?
Is the fox?
Yeah,
Kiro?
yeah.
Alright, let's roll.
There's another door for the fox.
I'm gonna do something interesting.
What does the fox say? Ring ding 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 ding. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Kiro's here.
All right. I look at us and I say, rebuild the well, you say. The more hands, the faster it will go. I look at Kiro and I say, I think you could help us too, Kiro. And I go to Kiro and I take out my lute and I say, while once a fox, you're now a man, so help us out and lend a hand. And I cast Beast Transmutation on Kiro. Should I read the spell?
I'm sorry,
This spell
what?
transforms a beast that you can see within range into a new humanoid form. An unwilling creature must succeed on a wisdom saving throw to avoid the effect. The spell has no effect on a beast with 0 hit points. The transformation lasts for the duration, which is concentration up to 1 hour. The new form has the appearance of a humanoid of any race you choose, in which case I will choose a human. The target's game statistics, excluding mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of a commoner. It retains its alignment and personality. The target assumes the hit points of its commoner form. When it reverts to its normal form, the beast returns to the number of hit points it had before it transformed. If it reverts as a result of dropping to 0 hit points, any excess damage carries over to its normal form. As long as the excess damage doesn't reduce the beast's normal form to 0 hit points, it isn't knocked unconscious. The creature is limited in the actions it can perform by the nature of its new form. I'm turning his fox into a man.
You put in a lot and thinking that it's a beast. Could be a fae or a spirit.
I rolled a wisdom saving throw.
The DC would be 15.
I rolled a 10.
He turns into a human.
Mm.
I saw this spell last week, Jasper, and I said, "This is too funny not to take."
Huh.
That was worth another second level spell slot right there. I think I broke Jasper's brain with this stupid spell. He was not at all ready for this. Now you got to
Yeah,
get a picture of
that's
what
kind of
human Kiro looks like.
odd.
Did he have a picture of the fox in its fox form? Did he post that anywhere?
I think
I
it's
don't think.
that
don't
like
think
it's
so.
attached to Riku.
Is it? Let's see. Where's Riku?
Yeah.
Uh, da, da.
Tall
No, the only
grass.
picture of Riku, I don't see that.
Um.
You broke him so hard that he closed the session.
It's like when you're talking to an AI chatbot and then you say something so ridiculous, it just starts going big it just breaks. It doesn't know how to respond. I think he's looking for a way to undo this.
While you're deciding, I'll look around, see what needs fixed, and lift the heavy shit.
I mean, if we do have to do some manual labor, I feel like having
Yeah.
another human isn't the worst idea.
If Milo's gonna start work, Jed will definitely jump in there and then.
And Llewellyn will encourage you all.
I. Mm.
He hasn't said an actual word in like 3 minutes.
I need to go to bed. I was not prepared for this. I was prepared for you all to do some dumb fucking ritual, get this out of the way, go the fuck home. Everything would be all well and good.
I'll be honest. I thought this would be funny and quirky. I didn't think turning Kiro into a man would break your brain. The ritual was meant for 6, not 7.
Llewellyn, make 3 death saving throws.
I think I'll succeed at that. That's a 2.
Mm.
That's a 19.
Mm.
I lived. Another 2.
Mm. Fine.
Face it, Jasper. The fox is now a man.
Don't know.
I didn't make the
For an
spell.
hour.
You put it in the campaign. I immediately saw it and thought, that's a funny spell. You chose to give Riku 2 animal companions. Blame Wizards of the Coast.
I haven't even added Riku's other animal companion yet. I was not.
Hey, what's Riku's thought on seeing Kiro turn into a man?
Riku dies.
You gave the man a heart attack at the ripe age of 25.
It's only for an hour, Riku. Calm down. Just long enough for him to help us.
Okay. You know what? Here. Campfire canvas. Here is Kiro.
Oh, you have really been trying to get a fucking image of him, haven't you?
There's
And I think that's
Kiro.
why his brains. He actually was trying to get an image of human Kiro.
No, that's a fox Kiro.
Okay.
He's gonna come out with a fucking blonde-haired guy.
You know, he legitimately has been spending the last like 10 minutes trying to figure out how to make human Kiro so we could show it. He was just mad at me that I apparently made him have to do work. Chat GPT, turn this fox into a man, please.
No, never. I. Okay.
Say he looks like Joe from down the street.
Just look at any of those freaking, what is it, furry art, you know? I'm sure there's
Never.
plenty of examples of people taking some freaking animal and then turning them into like a 6'7", 300-pound of muscle man. Rippling abs, you know?
You are insane.
Hey, don't look at me, look at people on the internet, that's what they do. Gets weird on that place.
Just because I follow an artist of 600 pounds of ground beef does not mean anything. Oh, fuck me, man.
Well, while he's doing that, here's a question for you guys. How many campaigns in D&D history do you think has been run with Sonic the Hedgehog theme, specifically where everybody plays blank the Hedgehog, their own OC? I think it's got to be at least like 100 plus.
Well, considering that there is a video game where you create your own Hedgehog OC. Was it Sonic Forces? Himself on you?
Yeah.
Boom! That joke was in poor
me.
taste.
Dylan the Hedgehog. I hate my mom and I'm super cool.
It's so great when I'm scrolling through anything and I can
Do we
tell.
really need an image? Can't we just pretend
We
picture
do.
the
We
fox
do
as a
need.
guy?
We do need an image because I foresee that this is not going to be the first time or the last time that you do this.
To be fair, I probably
We'll get
won't
an
always
image later then.
probably won't always have this spell ready, but I do know that Kira will always be here, so that is a possibility. Yes. What does it say on higher level? There's an extra thing to this too. When you cast
You
the spell
increase
using
the
a
amount
spell
of
slot of
time that it
third
lasts.
time. Okay, yeah, I can't make both of his guys into humans doing that. I think the funny thing too is this is mostly a bard spell. Like I'm the only one, at least in this party, that could even cast that spell. Bard's fun, guys.
Here, I give up on looking.
Looking good, Kiro.
Yeah, and you've done this for absolutely no reason because it was entirely not any point in regards to actually physically rebuilding the well.
Look, I took the hint literal, okay?
Riku stumbles back in shock.
You didn't even ask the poor man's owner.
Nope.
You just did it.
Kiro himself looks unsteady.
How intelligent is Kiro? Does he have high
A
intelligence?
10.
Are you talking about as a fox or a commoner?
Well, I'm saying it says specifically that the only stat that would not be changed from their natural form is their, I think, intelligence, right?
Which makes
Which would mean if they have high intelligence, that would remain. Meaning, if if he's already communicative, he would remain
look at beast
communicative.
transmutation again.
Yeah, it said
Excluding mental scores. Okay, that's
yeah.
absolutely.
So if he's already smart enough to communicate, he'd still be able to communicate.
That's
at the
absolutely
same rate.
fucking wild because that means that he has a 3 in intelligence and a 6 in charisma.
Well, I guess all right.
You
It's gonna be
turn
a little
him
hard.
into an
It'll be a little.
idiotic asshole.
Yeah, it'll be a little hard to direct him to do some tasks. I guess you have to. So someone will have to watch over him.
He's-
all right, so
He's
back,
just pure himbo right now.
So back to what was supposed to be happening.
I just love
As
this
you all
picture
gather
now.
around the Heart of Light, I need to get this out of the way so I can go to fucking bed because I'm flabbergasted by what the fuck just happened. The whispers fade into stillness. The golden thrum slows as if waiting. Whoever is the first to take a step forward, it does not matter because as they do, the voice of the hollow brushes across all of you. The well was broken. You carry its pieces and the lessons you've learned. Together, weave them anew. Offer up something from the lessons you've learned.
Offer
I
something from the lessons?
offer up a song, and I play a song from the heart on my flute.
Okay.
I'll offer up a spent shell.
Alright.
Riku offers up human Kiro.
Nope. In fact, Riku shoots Llewellyn in the back. Riku shoots Jet in the back.
Jet.
Oh,
No, I'm
What did
kidding.
Jet do?
I'm absolutely kidding. Riku shoots Llewellyn in the back.
So what did I do?
Alright. Honey, Ivar, and Milo.
I don't know. I don't have anything physically.
Do you? Oh, I know. Do you have anything shiny, any bauble that you're currently holding on to?
Maybe that.
I mean,
Maybe
Llewellyn's
that.
offering a
You're
song.
Maybe that.
No,
Maybe that tiger's eye stone that Riku handed over earlier.
never.
Yeah,
It feels like that is supposed to be the lesson, maybe for Honey, but you know.
You can try to pry it out my hands.
Right off my cold dead body. It doesn't have to be physical, right?
No.
I'll just pass my connection to nature through the ritual.
Okay. And that leaves two more.
The outsiders.
Yeah. Trying to think of what we could offer.
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Like
I mean,
said, doesn't
This
have
is
to be
this is just
physical.
my opinion, Ivar. But you could perhaps offer your newfound confidence because in your thing you were like wavering on your own choices. I think.
Talking about like the whole freedom thing.
Yeah. Like, if you could, that was what Milo just did. Took a concept basically.
It's not exactly new though.
But I don't know.
Refound.
Rediscovered.
I guess Ivar could commune an old sea tale. One of his stories out on the seas.
What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a
A
drunken
sea shanty, baby.
What would you do with a drunken sailor?
It's like,
mean,
I guess I'll add this.
It is a well. It needs a little bit of water.
Honey?
It seems.
The easiest thing to give up might be that tiger's eye.
I was gonna give a memory.
Warlock powers.
I give up my entire warlock power.
You were going to give him what?
A memory.
You can call
Oh,
upon your patron.
sure. You want to give up a memory?
Well, first off, question.
Is it a memory of something shiny?
Ooh, that's gonna be rough.
What's your question?
Let's say if I give up a memory, does she forget it?
That's the gamble you're gonna have to take.
You know what? I'll drop the stupid freaking tiger's eye.
Okay.
We'll find you more jewels, honey. Don't worry.
The heart flares brilliantly. Each offering, item, memory, belief, weaves together into golden veins that spiral upward. The chamber quakes, roots snapping free and reforming. The ruined well above reshapes, golden waters flowing as the spirit well is reborn. The offerings are not lost. Each of them each of you feels your sacrifice return in another form in on your palm or chest, faintly glowing when you touch the well.
Okay.
The chamber blooms with light as the offerings vanish into the heart. Golden veins spiral upward through the roots, and the ruined well above stitches itself back together, not of stone, but of living wood and flowing spirit water. The spirit well is reborn. For a breathless moment, all is still. The water glows softly, and the village, both material and spirit, hums with quiet relief. But then the heart flares, violently, once, twice, a pulse of raw spirit energy that shoots up through the well like a beacon. The golden light spears the sky above Matango, a column visible for miles. Every villager feels it, every spirit feels it, and somewhere deep in the forest and cliffs of Obojima, something answers. A low rumble echoes from the far horizon like distant thunder. The air briefly glows cold, leaving outside curling inward as if shying away. Leaves outside curling inward as if shying away. The column of light fades after only a moment, but the silence it leaves behind feels too heavy to deliberate. You all are left standing by the renewed well, spirit marks glowing faintly. The villagers begin to gather, whispering in awe and fear. The wisp's last voice lingers, barely a breath against your ears. The well is mended, but the island stirs. And that'll be the end of session, you guys.